All right, we're back in Chatswood today. We're at
11 Hercules Street, Chatswood. So right past North Sydney, huh?
All right. So we've got 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, okay, and 2 car. I'm guessing maybe a carport or a garage. Hopefully a garage.
Maybe.
So we've got Foresight and we've got Tony and Carla and James. So we've got 3 agents on this one that are marketing this. And it's a big one, I'm assuming, because it's in Chatswood and it looks huge.
Oh, looks lovely.
I'm sure it's a big property.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's actually great for auction as well.
All right, so it's almost over 1,000 square meters, almost 1,100 square meters, so it's huge. Not going to find property like this in this kind of landscape anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's very wide, 24, almost 25 meters. And then you got like a length of 40 or almost 45 meters, so that's a big plotted land. You're close to everything, really. The auctions there. There's not a lot of description other than that, that it's old stylish home. So I'm guessing it's a heritage listed property. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the floor plan. All right. From the outside, look.
Very well manicured.
Yeah, someone who's got a bit of time.
Yeah.
Wants to do a bit of planting, the garden. Wants the grandkids to walk around.
Yeah.
In their own kind of private area.
Yeah.
I think there's possibilities. You've got neighbours, obviously, both sides to you. But you're set back a little bit, so it'd be interesting to see how the property.
Well, it is a heritage property, so.
Okay, so if you're here, what is this? What am I looking at here? This is very interesting.
I think that's just the full lawn on the front.
Yeah, but this is the lawn, this is the entrance. Like we saw before, I think the shot was from here.
Yeah.
That was taken.
And then there's
a driveway that goes into a garage?
Potentially. I guess we'll have to look into the picture. We just don't know what that whole path.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Then we've got a covered entertaining area. Got a veranda at the front as well. So it did mention 4 bedrooms, so we have one master straight away at the entrance. No toilets connected, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
You've got a lounge that's obviously quarantined and it's not open living at all, so you won't be able to change much.
No.
You've got fireplaces, so you've got 2 chimneys both connecting going up, and then both sides are open to each other. I haven't seen much chimneys being put in recently. The fireplaces, the gas fireplaces are very common.
Yeah. But obviously this is a heritage property, so it's going to have a few setbacks. This is definitely one of those.
Look, if somebody... This property is really for someone who wants a specific style of home that they were dreaming of. Yeah. Since the 50s and 60s.
Yeah. Someone who's really into this.
Yeah. It's definitely something quaint and... it's not for everybody.
No, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And for the price, if it's in Chatswood, we're not looking at anything below that 5 mark.
Yeah.
Could be anywhere above the 6, to be honest, looking at what's
for sure.
here.
Easy. Yeah, I imagine it going for that 6 mil mark.
But
even before we look at the images into this,
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got a 4 in between. So I don't know if I could really call that a bed. I'd much rather take this lounge and make that into a bed, and then make this into a combined lounge area.
But I don't know if you can break the wall. And
I don't think you have to really, because look, I think this is much smarter to have this as the master, and have this as 3 bedrooms, and this as a lounge.
I see.
Because then you've got this whole entertaining area, you've got the kitchen, everything's near, close knit, instead of having to break that. If you're going to have a lounge, it should be next to a kitchen, next to the dining area, so
it's kind of...
So the way they have done it, I'm keen to see inside, so let's have a look.
Let's go.
So shout out to Forsyth again. So this is the front, this is the top. Interesting, so we've got an extension.
Yeah.
So obviously this is not original.
No.
It's already extended, so... Gone through council, I hope, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But look, it's well lived in. People actually living there, and it's an actual... Oh, nice. Nice. Well presented. The floors could do with a little staining and polishing. But people are staying there. Yeah, they've kept the kind of damage and painted over it, which is a look
I
on
like
its
that
own.
look. I was just gonna say that's definitely the look I go for. Like, you know, very artistic, very pretty.
But is it a $6 million look? Is it a $6.5 million look?
Look, considering the size of the plot and you know, everything else, where the area itself, yeah, I think so. I'd say so.
This feels like a share house situation to me.
Does it?
Yeah, how it is. I don't know. So interesting. It's kind of like stuck in an era.
It is. But then that's what I like about it. You know, that it's definitely.
Who's chosen to put this little vase in? You know, just by
Just
itself.
chuck it in. Just like in that little corner.
I get like this is a corner. You
Yeah.
put a big mirror.
Yeah.
It's a piece on its own. Nice.
Yeah.
But a little vase? No pedestal.
Not next
nothing.
to like anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. Whoever's kind of done the starting for
Interesting take.
Oh,
but-
there has been no starting down as
Yeah.
well. So you've got a few dining areas, which is
Yeah.
also interesting. Got a dining here, so that's why I say it's more of a share house. So you've got that farmhouse kind of bench style sink. You've got your gas cooking, so that's at least. I love gas, so that's good at least. You've got your chimneys there. This is somebody's bedroom, so the bedroom's not small for
No.
sure. This is a nice setup. Like this is,
That's decent.
yeah. But again, it's very wide, very open.
Yeah.
Feels like only a couple of people live here, but see like another kind of converted old Singer machine table.
Yeah.
Definitely some
But those
unique.
exist.
Yeah, it's so interesting. It's got a TV on it.
It does.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Whoever's living there is
I think things
very
I can put
interesting.
like dribs and drabs, like yeah. But look, it is very well lit. You know, it's a nice house. Like you said, people
Nice
with
backyard.
a really good taste. Very, you know, traditional mindset back in the day. Definitely the vibe.
See, so this, I think this is open. I think this is nothing.
No.
I think it's just a concrete par
Yeah.
for like, you know, just to play some basketball or maintain your cars or something. So I think they have a separated two paving all the way concrete or paving all the way up here, and then you've got your two car space. So you could also
obviously-
park a few cars up here as well.
Yeah, so obviously with the heritage site, like, you know, you do have quite a bit of, you know, obligation that you can't put any facade in the front and whatnot. But how about the back, Ajoy? Like, can we do,
I don't know if
can
there's
we
a
do
lot-
anything in
like
the
you
back?
have to take
Like,
out
as an
this
investor,
from-
let's say, you know, if I'm showing this to an investor.
Well, you have to make it look like it's original. So you have to get some, you know, trades who can actually recreate the look of the original home.
Right.
And if you were to create a granny flat, let's say, you would have to obviously go through council, and you can't
Yeah,
go through
get
that
the
fast track
approval.
process.
No.
So you'd have to take a bit of time, maybe 6 months, 3 to 6 months at least.
Yeah.
I would count more towards the 6 than the 3.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting on what you could do based on this kind of land size. Look, if you want to take a bit of your garden, but altogether you've already got like a garage there, right? So that's 36 squares. You might need to offset, let's say, 4 meters. So you'll come in here, you want to leave a little walkway, okay? But if we're counting the garage, we have to talk to council to see, can I take that away?
Away.
And then replace
And then
that.
that would only make sense if you're doing a granny out of it. That space there.
Really, honestly, for people who are going to live there, they're going to live there for the prestige, if they have family.
Yeah, I think they'll probably take the property as is and take it so that they don't have to change too much. Maybe this is what they're going to love about it in itself without
And that's what it's
changing.
going to really sell for.
Yeah.
the buyer.
Yeah.
I think the quirks, what it was before, the heritage kind of vibe.
Yeah, the nostalgia. Like, people will probably just fall into that. And look, like you said at the beginning, like, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. People will.
But see,
some
a
people will
lot of it is
appreciate that.
it could be a store of wealth for you,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
for someone who's trying to increase value in their assets, buying a property like this, especially someone who's not worried about a mortgage, is probably going to be a better investment than, you know, hoping to put it into business or trying to make money out of something else, especially if you've got the extra cash.
Yeah.
You can put into something you know it's safe, you know it's going to grow, and you know it's going to hold value just because where it is, what it is.
Yeah.
I think if you look at it that way, that perspective, I think can be
It's a good
done.
investment.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah, so above the 6s.
Oh, 100%.
6'3",
Hands down.
6'4",
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
especially for where it is.
Yeah.
I think it's not going to go anywhere below 6.
No.
So
So yeah, all the best to James and
Tony and Carla. Come on.
Yeah.